What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaleesa if you're new here, and today I'm going to be cooking. I literally just got back off of a 10.5-hour road trip from Newport, Rhode Island because my husband recently graduated from Navy OCS. If you have not had the opportunity to watch that video, I'll link it below. But as I've stated in several other videos, I have not been home on a day-to-day basis in about 3 months. So this is the first time I'm returning back to my kitchen to cook, and we don't have any food. So today my day is going to consist of cooking all day. I'm gonna try to get through 3 recipes. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna start off by making breakfast, and for breakfast I'm making pancakes. These are all the ingredients I'll be using. So once the pancake batter is the consistency that I want it to be, I'll go ahead and get my pan nice and hot and start making my pancakes. While I was waiting for my pancake pan to get hot, I went ahead and started cooking my breakfast sausage. I like to eat the Simple Truth turkey sausage from the Kroger's, so I went ahead and started doing that while my pan was getting hot. So the last thing to round out my breakfast will be my eggs. I'm a big person about having my eggs fresh and hot. My eggs are the last thing that I will cook. I typically do 3 eggs for my household. I also add milk to my eggs. I am going to use whole milk today, but I have used almond milk, heavy whipping cream, but I just think it makes the eggs creamy. And of course, a little salt for flavor. So I do like to add some cheese in my eggs, as well as once I'm done cooking my eggs, I'll add some cheese on top. I also prefer my eggs scrambled soft. I don't like them overcooked. So My eggs are still nice and soft and just a little runny, just a little, barely, you could barely see it. Because again, I just feel like overcooked eggs are really dry and just flavorless. So meal one is done. I realized while I was cooking that I forgot some things. Like I forgot cheddar cheese, shredded cheddar cheese. So I had to use pepper jack in my eggs. I also forgot orange juice for my mimosa. So I'm just drinking straight Prosecco, which y'all know I don't have a problem with that. I also have to get used to using my pots and pans because my pancakes in the beginning were not doing what they were supposed to do, and they were coming out real raggedy. So as I do more cooking content, I will definitely get more comfortable with things. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat this and chill. You all, but I can speak for myself. Sometimes when I drink Prosecco and mimosas early on in the day, typically around breakfast time or brunch time, I get sleepy. That Prosecco hit me and I ended up taking a nap. But I'm up and I have my second cup of coffee. So I'm about to go ahead and get started on the rest of my recipes that I had planned on making. So let's keep going. So because it's one of my husband's favorite, I decided to make lasagna as our supper. These are the vegetables I use for my lasagna recipe. Had to take a break from chopping, all right? The onion's getting me. Look at my tears. Look at my tears. No, the onion is really getting me right now. So, you gotta step away for a few seconds, get yourself together, and then we back at it. So I'm someone who likes to cook my seasonings. I'll add seasonings to my meat, but I'll also add seasonings before my vegetables and my meat hit the pan, and I'll cook them for a little bit. I feel like that helps bring out the flavors. Also, as you can see, when it comes to cooking, I'm not someone who really measures out my seasonings to a T. I'm very much the type of person that just kind of goes with the flow, eyeballs things, just kind of gauges. I think that's too much. I think that's not enough. So I want to make sure I'm showing off and you all can see the seasonings I'm using. But I always say go with what works for you. If you are someone who likes a lot of seasonings, be heavy-handed. If you are someone who does not like a lot of seasons, you can pull back. I feel like I'm a little bit in the middle, but for all of my videos in the future when I am cooking, it will be me eyeballing and just kind of going with the flow with the seasonings, y'all. So I do add a little ketchup to my lasagna. I also add ketchup to my spaghetti just to give it a little kick, a little flavor, a little sugar, because that's essentially what it is, tomato sugar. So I do not like plain ricotta cheese. I think it's super bland. So when I started making my lasagna, I decided, I'm gonna season my ricotta cheese. So I add salt to my ricotta cheese. I also add garlic powder, and then I add some Italian seasoning. And I'll mix it up, and I feel like that just gives it a little bit of flavor, a little bit of oomph, and so it's not as bland as if you just added straight plain ricotta cheese to your lasagna. So for my layerings, I typically do meat, cheese, noodles, meat, ricotta cheese, noodles. To be quite honest, y'all, I just kind of go with the flow. This is the way that I'm putting my lasagna together now. If you all would like to see me make another video on how I cook my lasagna, I guarantee you I will put the ordering in a different way. I just kind of go with the flow and eyeball things. So I typically keep my lasagna in the oven for at least 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. Really, I'm just keeping an eye on making sure the cheese is melted on the top. Now, while my lasagna is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on my Caesar salad. These are all the ingredients I'm using to marinate and season my meat. Again, I'm not measuring it, I'm eyeballing it and kind of going with the flow, y'all. I couldn't wait. This chicken was looking really good, so I had to do a little taste test. It's good, y'all. So as I was making this salad, my husband pointed out to me and was like, wasn't there a recall on Romanian lettuce? And I was like, oh yeah, that's the case. It was a long time ago, y'all. I'm here to say I was living to see another day, so I don't think it's that bad, but for future reference, I will get another type of lettuce to make this salad in the future. Caesar salad. I have not put the dressing in there because I don't want it to get too soggy, but of course we're going to use some Newman's Own. Parker, you like mommy's lasagna? Is it good? Y'all, I left her bibs, her actual like baby bibs at my mom's house. So that's why she has a kitchen towel around her neck, okay? If you're a mommy, if you know, you know. And if you're a part of that mommy gang, you know. Improvise when you need to. is a hit.
Huh?
Because he got seconds.
Huh? Lisa, turn that camera off.
All right, y'all, I finally finished. I made it through 4 recipes. I did not show you all, but I actually ended up making a cheesecake because that's my husband's favorite. This is the final product of my cheesecake. If you all want to see that video, please comment below and I'll definitely show you all my process for making a cheesecake. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you comment below. And if you do things a little bit differently to your lasagna, please let me know. I'm always open to trying something new. Also, as always, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you're up to date with the latest and greatest content that I am creating. And as always, I will see you all in the next video.